Hello, Facebook. This is Retta. Well, I was informed yesterday after my reading on Bannon and Trump that Trump did an airstrike on Syria. So I could understand why some of that reading came out the way it did with Bannon feeling betrayed because his role is diminished, and Bannon was very much not want any type of conflict with Syria. So you notice that right after he diminished Bannon's role within a day, I believe it was like 24 hours later, this airstrike happened, or within a couple of days. So I find this very strange. I want to see what's going on around Trump right now. I'm going to call this video WTF. What the fuck? Like I said, I haven't watched the news lately, so this was just like, what? It's like the Brandon thing came, and then one of my subscribers said, "Did you see the airstrike?" And I'm like, what? Where did this come from? So I don't know if this is Trump trying to remove himself or put himself away from the whole Russia thing, which most people don't even. I mean, I don't believe in the whole Russian hack system at all. I don't know. Maybe there's some people who believe it. But I believe it was our people that leaked the information in regards to Hillary and what her camp was doing. I don't think it was Russia at all, but that's neither here nor there. So let me just see what's going on around Trump. What is he facing? What is he looking at right now? Okay, so he's facing, it looks like, the bear, which is either finances or protection. So that's what he's facing. Okay, let's see what's up on his mind. The garden, which is abundance. Abuse, the whip is abuse. And the end. Like the end of something. The death of something. So the abuse of abundance is the end, or the abundance, the repetitive abundance, or the abuse of abundance is the end. Let's see. What's behind him? The mice. So what's behind him is like some thievery. So that's what's behind him. But he's not focused on this thievery. He's focused on either the finances or the protection. The tree is roots. It's like his legacy, his roots, his foundation, his family. Let's see. These are like almost the same cards that were with Bannon, if you remember. A lot of these are the same. Okay. So he's going to have to cut some ties with his family. And this is going to be a slow process. He is going to cut some ties with some of his family. I'm thinking it's the brother-in-law. I mean, the son-in-law. I think he's going to cut. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be fast. The ship, it's moving slow. You know, a ship moves slow. So it's a long process. It's a long process also with the thievery, to put an end to this thievery that's going on. Yeah, here's his foundation, his roots, his family, and there's the coffin there. So that's kitty corner. So that's the end. So there's going to be an end in the relationship with someone in his family, in his roots. So I'm thinking that's going to be the son-in-law. I'm hoping that is. Also, the abundance, either he's protecting his family abundance, or the abundance financial with his family's roots. So he is facing this either abundance or abundance. This is like financial or protection, and the thievery is behind him. So I don't know. we'll see what's going on with that. I'm going to do a couple. This reading might be kind of long, and it's probably going to take forever to upload, just so you guys know. So if you're tuning into this one. So I'm going to see what is going on with Trump in his mind in regards to Syria. So Trump and Syria. Trump and Syria. Look at these cards. Trump. Oh, I can't wait tomorrow to... Hope it's supposed to be nice. This weather's been horrible. And then I changed internet providers because Verizon was horrible. So I went to Time Warner for the high-speed internet, but then they just changed. A new company called Spectrum owns them now. And now my internet really, really sucks. Alright, so I want to see what's... Whoops, these cards want to go everywhere. Alright, so I want to see what's going on with Trump right now. What's going on with Trump? The world. Okay. So, the world. Which is usually a good card, a positive card. You know, it could mean travel. It could mean, like, you know, everything coming together. It could be an end of a cycle. We'll see. The Knight of Swords. So, with this whole world, the cross to bear is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. The King of Swords. So, you know, it's a thought process. It's another man. So... or it's his thought process. You know, I see things like how it was yesterday. Things are, the cloud is being revealed, and it's getting, the moon is behind him. You know, the clouds are moving away. He's getting clarity. His thoughts are getting clear. So his thoughts are getting clear. This is in regards to Syria. I want to know, the underline is the judgment. So it was, you know, his thoughts are getting clear. The last judgment. So that was his bottom line. He had to make this judgment call. Okay. Let's see. What's behind? What's his past? The Queen of Rods. Queen of Rods. So a woman, a Queen of Rods, a manipulative woman. This was in the past. They put this in motion in the past. Our cross to bear, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Which is the Nine of Pentacles. For abundance. So this woman did this. This has to do with Syria. This whole reading is about Syria. So I'm assuming that this woman of rods is Clinton. And the cross to bear, why she put all this stuff in motion in the past, was to gain abundance. You know, to increase her financially and her structure power. Okay, I want to see what's in his mind, on his top of his mind right now in regards to this situation. The Magician. Alright. Some of these cards are exactly the same. Okay. So, what's on his type of mind is the Magician, which is him creating his own destiny, him actively participating, him actively putting forth this effort to have the outcome he wants to have the outcome of. So he put something in motion, which this is the Three of Rods, and he's waiting to see if it was fruitful. Whether it was this airstrike. I'm assuming he put the plans together. This was his judgment call to do. This was him, you know, orchestrating it. And he put it out in motion, and he's waiting for the results. But nothing given, nothing gained. So, you know, he's not losing anything. He's not gaining anything from this situation. And he had to show, the situation he's looking toward this. He had to show his strength. He had to show his strength. he had to show his strength. Like I always say with these wands, you know, this king, he's holding on to his penis. He had to show his strength, his masculinity. He had to show that force. Let's see in the future in regards to the Syrian thing. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is, this is like, you know, there's a lot going on. There's still a lot going on with him in the future. There's a lot going on. There's so many different things that's going on. And it's stuck. The Hangman is stuck. And the King of Cups. Remember, this is going on with the card. I also said that in the future he was going to start removing his emotions and being a little cold. And we're going to start seeing that soon. And I told you, if you guys look back at some of my videos that I did, especially the month by month with Trump, about this month is going to start, you know, getting rough at the end. Really rough for him, May, June. And that I did say one of these videos that I did that he's going to start getting cold. I don't know what video I did, but he's going to start getting cold and he's not going to be so emotionally invested with these people. But there's a lot going on. That kind of leads to maybe some confusion. It's just a lot going on, and he's going to be stuck. So he's going to have to see another perspective. He's going to have to look at things differently, because the way he's looking at things now, his focus has been straight ahead, and he's going to have to turn around and look around him a little bit more. And it's going to start changing his attitude towards people. He's going to get a little cold. So it looks like he felt that this strike, nothing was given, nothing was gained. He had to show his strength. This was part of his being the magician, is to show this strength. He put it out. He's trying to see, you know, what results are in. But this was a plan that was backed, I would say, all the way back by Hillary. Hillary had put this together earlier. And I remember, I always say, watch those George Webb videos. He's awesome. And he talks about he goes all the way back. And he shows how the Clintons had maneuvered all these things. And we can see that because he was talking about how Hillary, they found these chemical agents in Libya, and Hillary, who was the Secretary of State at the time, and her people gave these weapons to these people in Syria. Not Assad's, you know, not Assad's people, the so-called liberators, or these terrorists that are on the ground that are fighting. So this was put in plan a long time ago by Hillary. But I think Trump felt that he needed to show his strength. Now I'm going to see where Vladimir Putin and Trump are right now. Because remember I said, whereas Trump is the emperor, you know, he is a family man. He's a good leader. You know, he has to take care of people, nurture people. Putin, on the other hand, is the chariot. You know, he wants his way, he has to get his way by force, by any means necessary. That's what he'll do. And if he feels like he's losing control, it won't be a pretty thing. So let's just see. And I also, when I did a reading back before too, it showed that him and Trump are engaging in like a chess match. A match of wills and intellect. So, we'll see how this is going now. Okay. So, Trump and Vladimir Putin. Whoops. Trump and Putin. Okay. Trump and Putin. Trump and Putin. Trump and Putin. Okay. What is their status of their relationship right now with this whole airstrike? What is their relationship right now? Alright, right now is cutting to the chase, cutting through the bullshit and getting to the nitty gritty. You know, clearing away some of this confusion, this cloudiness, and getting to the heart of the matter, and with the crown chakra, which is thoughts. So, you know, they want to get to the heart, not these assumptions. They want to get to the truth of the matter, remove all the bullshit, remove all these clouds, these doubts, and get to the truth, the intellect truth. So I'm going to put Putin over here. Putin, justice. Putin is feeling the need for justice after what Trump did. So that's kind of scary. He's feeling the need for justice. I would say he's not very happy with what Trump did. He feels the need that the scales need to be balanced. Okay, what does Trump feel? All right. He's feeling kind of, he's feeling still protective. Protective, nurturing. He's feeling this protective, this nurturing. I think it was those pictures. I don't know if they gave him the whole spill. Like, I think they hold a lot of information from Trump. I think he might have fell for this false flag. And, I don't think that the kids dying and stuff that were in Syria is a false flag. I'm saying that I don't think it was Assad's people that did this. I think it was these bought military that did that. And I think that those photos and stuff really affected him. It brought out a maternal, not even a paternal, a maternal instinct in him. But Vladimir is pissed and he wants some justice. Okay. Where does Vladimir feel this relationship is going with Trump? The Hierophant. Law and order. It's like law and order. It's like conformity. Law and order. What's that? Hierarchy. So, the Hierophant, what he feels, law and order, with this justice. There might be some military problems because of this. We'll see. What does Trump feel? The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. He might have acted. This picture reminds me of Gerard, his nephew, his son-in-law. I'm thinking his son-in-law was involved in this too. Every time I see this picture, I think of Rance and I think of Gerard. But I think that this means because of his maternal instinct and his need to protect and to do something, I think he made a rash decision. He made a rash decision to go forth with this airstrike, maybe prematurely. He made a rash. This was a bad decision for him. He made a rash decision to do this. And I think he had some... This looks like Rance and really looks like Gerard when I see this picture. It looks like his son-in-law. Alright, where does the cards feel that this relationship is with Trump? The Queen of Swords. There's going to be, like I said, Putin is pissed. Putin is pissed. And Trump needs to be careful. Putin is pissed. And you see this sword is up and drawn. The queen is all about plans. Plans. She's intellectually making plans to act on these plans. And fiercely. Oh my God, how about Trump? Trump is too focused on what is being shown here and not what's hidden. Not what the hidden hand is doing. This one doesn't have a hidden hand. But he's focused on what's in front of him and not looking at the hidden. Okay. Let's see. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Confusion. Ooh. Strength. There's that Page of Cups again. Look at that. freaking card keeps showing up. Out of balance. Last Judgment. This was a very stressful situation for both of them. For Putin and for Trump. This is very, very stressful. I don't think any of them are sleeping. I think more on the lines of Trump, because it's closer towards Trump. I think this was a stressful decision. I think he might regret the decision by acting so rashly. And he's carrying this heavy burden. And this showed up with the Brannon card too. This showed up with the Stephen Bannon card too, with Trump carrying this heavy burden. He feels like he's carrying it by himself. And you see the guy with the blonde hair. This is Trump. He's carrying this burden. The world's on his back, and he feels like he's lifting up. And there's so much confusion going on. So much confusion. And then here, this is like the devil. You know, there's so much hidden things. There's so much shadow stuff going on in the situation. There's so many, you know, there's so much working against him. There's so much holding him down and chaining him down, which isn't great at all. All this confusion that's going on. He's going to have to face his fear, and he's going to either have to, you know, he's going to have to face his fear and fight this beast. These beasts. What I call the beast is these people that are working against them, that are working against the American people. He's going to have to really, you know, conquer that fear, and he's going to have to try to guide them with, you know, conquer that beast and guide them. I don't know. And then here is this Page of Cups. So this is a younger man, younger than Trump, and very immature younger man, younger than Trump, working on his emotions. I don't know who that is, but you know, things are out. Either and Trump may have to, you know, maybe it's Trump working on his emotions. Remember I said he's going to get colder. Maybe he's been working on his emotions and he's got to stop. And, you know, he's lost the upper hand. He's lost the upper hand. He's lost the upper hand. He was trying to have balance, and he's lost the upper hand. And this is what he had to do. He had to pass this judgment. I think there's going to be some repercussions of this whole thing with Russia. Russia's pissed. Russia wants justice. Russia, you know, the Hierophant is like law and order. You know, law and order, and active, you know, she's pissed, and she's coming up with a plan. Could be coming up to a plan to go to war. The intellect, remember I said they're fighting. There's a lot of words and thoughts. And here it's showing that Trump was the Knight of Swords. So, you know, he acted rash. He didn't act rationally. He went too fast, and he kind of lost this checkmate. He kind of lost this chessboard move. Remember I said they were playing chess before. I believe this was Trump before, but you see now it's on Russia's side. So I don't know. So this is the end of this reading. I don't know how many questions it answered, but all right, talk to you guys later. Bye.